Paris Hilton reveals she had a traumatic childhood experience in her new YouTube documentary. This is Paris. Watch.
Something happened to my childhood that I've never talked about with anyone.
I just heard screaming, bloody murder.
But I couldn't tell you guys because every time I tried, I'd get punished by them. I still have nightmares about it.
Here we are at Paris' school.
And the only thing that saved my sanity was thinking about who I wanted to become when I got out of there.
Paris did not disclose what the trauma involved, but she did say that she created her brand and persona as a way to become a character who she says she's now been stuck with ever since. What do you think of Paris getting real and raw about her life?
I kind of want to go back to you because I know you've kind of had some acquaintances with Paris. You know, I don't know how good of friends you are, but listen, Paris Hilton is a boss. Okay, I just want to put in my 2 cents right now. A lot of people think because she talks high and acts stupid, she's not. She's built herself an empire on top of the empire that was already given to her. So we can't imagine what her life is, right? But I kind of want to know because you kind of got to see through all that.
Yeah, and I had two. So we have a mutual friend, and I've gotten to know Paris through that mutual friend. But what's interesting about Paris is before I got to know her on a personal level, I used to wait on her as a waiter in Hollywood. And I always admired how she treated everybody. Going back to the Ellen DeGeneres thing, she treated everybody from her friends at the table to the bussers, to the waitresses, to the people at the door with just sheer kindness. And that always strikes a chord with me. I don't care at the end of the day what you do. If you're nice to people, that to me is the most important. Now, then I got to know her on a personal level through our mutual friend. And again, a very kind, almost shy, thoughtful, generous person. So I do think that people don't know the real Paris, and I do hope that eventually, Al, that she can kind of shed those layers and let people see the kind, empathetic, vulnerable person that she really is.
I'd get punished by
them. Sam, you know, it really does go back to the Ellen story, and I'm going to loop it back just like you did. There comes a point where it gets real quiet. It gets real quiet, and you guys know what I mean. Your 20s is just loud. You're going to day parties, you're going to night parties, you're going to beach parties, friends' houses, driving here, driving there, blasting music. When you start to get in your 40s, it gets real quiet, and you have a lot of time to think. It's almost like that quiet you get right when you lay your head on the pillow. And I think Paris and Ellen are right now feeling that quiet, and they're saying to themselves, what's my legacy gonna be? What am I really? Am I just like some blonde that people don't take seriously? Am I just some tyrant talk show host that people think is a demon? So I think that they're trying to make amends, and I think they're finally confronting like who they are and what their legacy is going to be. So good luck to Paris. She seems like a good person.
Well said, Al. I just have to comment. The reason why I'm smirking is the way you build up to your point. I love it. You paint a picture so well. You really allow the viewer and Jeff and I to kind of place ourselves into that mental frame of when you're 20 years old.
So Al is saying he's past that point, but he was really hitting the nail on the head. Like, you know, when you go and you're having the best time of your life and then you order your first drink, he was like really being specific about how fun partying was, but he's over that now.
Yeah, I love you, Al.